How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today going to be showcasing the brand new Gohan. Of course, he is at 100%, and right now we can't Extreme Z awaken him, which is a bit of a shame, so that is going to be a video for the future. But I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, to go over what the Gohan does. And is this gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna move that over slightly. So, he goes 2 key, 2 STR types, as well as a 30% stat increase. Causes supreme damage, gets a 12% attack and defensive increase for every orb obtained. Now, this is where things get a little interesting and confusing at the same time. So, for every orb obtained, gets 12% attack and defense. And then for every rainbow orb he gets 1 key and a 5% attack increase. So it kind of varies. With just any type of orb, he is going to be getting a 12% attack and defensive increase. But with a rainbow orb, he gets 1 key and 5% to his attack. So very interesting. Of course, I am going to be trying him out on a hybrid Saiyan team. And the look skills are the Saiyan lineage, all in the family, Saiyan, warrior raised Z fighters, gaze and respects the innocence, and shattering the limit. So unfortunately, he doesn't really have any standout attack links for this particular team, and even on STR, there's nothing that stands out. But he himself is going to be very solid because, again, he's self-sufficient for one. He is a nuker, so I am curious to see how well he can perform on this particular team. And of course, once he Extreme Z awakens, let's go ahead and jump straight into the boss rush that I've done, because there's another one which I still need to do, but there we go, loading up. And if you haven't seen it already, I made a video on basically covering everything about the 30th anniversary, and you definitely want to check that one out because some pretty spicy stuff in there. Definitely some stuff that we didn't expect to be seeing for the 3rd-year anniversary. But let's see how this one goes. Look at that health. I'm sorry, 411,000 health, and I don't even have all the LRs. I was about to say I don't even have the LRs, but I don't have one of the LRs. Don't have LR, Goten, and Trunks. But I'll try to get them when he type banners come back round. But here is your boy, the Gohan. No shocking speed here. So, you know what? Let's put him here. Never mind. I can't win. I legit can't win. Hold on. She gets some... Oh, he gets a massive increase from Pan. Hold on. We can go with this. I mean, Pan isn't going to do much apart from providing Gohan with an attack increase here from a super attack mechanic as well. And then we can just go with Ultimate Gohan there. Almost messed up, but we're looking good so far. Right, let's see what you can do, Pan. Probably not much because she is a support unit, but she's a very good support unit. I should add that point. And I should... And he can still Extreme Z awaken. And he can still Extreme Z awaken. So I understand that that is a bit of an unrealistic scenario, and reason why, pardon me, that is a bit of an I say it's unrealistic, but it's not unrealistic. It's just that he had a support unit with him, which is why he was hitting that hard. So I am going to end up getting rid of the Pan just to show you guys the difference between him with a support unit and without. But then again, his damage is going to vary massively because he is a nuker. So it could be over in, in the millions, or it could be like 500k. Depends on how many orbs you collect overall. So definitely going to be interesting to see how he performs without the Pan and without collecting that many orbs. So another thing that I have to say is that he is still going to Extreme Z awaken. So he's going to go up to level 140, and his super attack level is going to go up to 14. Super attack level is going to go up to 15 as well. I'm going to keep the Trunks around here. Going to get rid of the Pan. And let's go for the N-type here. And we can just chill with that. Rage Trunks can get an additional super attack because I gave him a bit more of a balanced setup when it came to the potential system. I'm going to move this down real quick. There we go. That's looking a bit better. And there we go. That is exactly what I'm looking for. There is going to be a crit. And it is in fact a crit. Okay, now the Gohan, 620k. You can see the deficit. It's not because Pan didn't super attacks, just because he didn't grab as many orbs this time around. I'm going to make sure that the lighting's okay. Don't want it being too bright, otherwise I'm going to start tearing up. Okay. Now, let's just finish things off with the Gohan. Not much else we can do here. So far, I'm impressed. He hits hard in the Bulma. Bulma is more of a defensive unit. Hits hard in Goku Jr. for sure. And again, I don't want to say it's unfair, but when you have a new type passive, that is going to happen, and he is going to Extreme Z awaken as well. Now the question is, are the previous Bolt or Goku Jr. SQ units going to Extreme Z awaken as well? That is definitely going to be an interesting one to see. Let's keep my boy Gohan in there. I didn't count how many orbs that was exactly, but it most certainly was a decent amount. That is not going to be a super attack. What if I do this? Oh, okay. So he does have that link with the Gohan there. And no super attack. He just doesn't want it to happen. It's fine. So we grabbed a nice amount of orbs there, but how well is he going to tank? That's not bad, considering type disadvantage. 600k on the dot. Okay, that's not bad. And 173k crit. I'm sorry, but what are the chances of that happening? What are the chances of that happening? 600k on the dot. Okay, that's insane. Okay. And this should lower his barrier. Oh, never mind. Apparently none of Gotenks' attacks are physical attack. Or key-based attacks, I should say. Even though that clearly was. Ooh, I mean, shocking speed here, so that's a no-brainer, really. But this team just has so much health and defense, it's ridiculous. You know, I was trying to pile up a few orbs for the Gohan. So we have a nice amount down the middle there. Well, now that I think about it, running Rage Trunks wouldn't have been a bad idea. Because Rage Trunks, of course, is an orb changer. He works very well with not Ultimate Gohan, with LR Gohan, who I unfortunately don't have on the Japanese version of the game. Even so, it would have been nice to have Rage Trunks in this particular team just to try him out with the Kid Gohan. But the Kid Gohan is good. If you don't have that, like, I always say this when it comes to certain units. If you do not have many options, he is very good. You may not necessarily have the greatest attack links for this team, but what he provides overall is still great. He has Shattering the Limit as well, which he is going to share with LR Trunks, and I believe that's it. Again, depends on what you personally do want to run. Now, let's save those for... Let's put the Gohan first again. Never mind. So I'll grab these with Gotenks, which should be a super attack, and then I'll grab these with the Gohan. Super attack for Gohan. There we go. Just so we're saying, super attack for Gohan. Oh, wait. Another super attack for that Gohan as well. Yep. With that, you can actually do that. You can probably run a full team of Gohans. Now to think about it. You have the STR Ultimate Gohan. You have this Kid Gohan. You have Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan Blue Gohan, maybe? Nah, it's not going to happen. Especially with such a little amount of episodes left. It won't happen, unfortunately. I was about to say Ultra Instinct Gohan, but it won't happen. It would be cool to see him have some sort of transformation, because then you would be able to, well... It just hit me. It just hit me. Don't worry, guys. It just hit me. Don't worry. I just remembered now. They did my boy dirty. Okay. And no super attack here. Why am I having such a hard time lowering his barrier? Oh dear. By the time I do lower it, he's going to be dead. Okay, I see double digit damage. I mean, at least this is lowering his barrier. He does have a chance to get a double attack, but I don't know if he will. Just one more. I just needed one more, man. What about the Rage Trunks? Come on, you got one earlier. Can get in. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass just because you helped me with Super Battle Road. And Gohan, please. Please be nice to me. That is a nice amount of... Like, I still have not managed to get up to that point yet. Like, I think with the very first super attack, it was like 18k. Can I get back there again, please? 18k, 800k, I should say. So... okay, I went like super British there. That was beyond British. That was like Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black Sean Shemmel British. But the point is, he tends to hover around 600k to 700k. I mean, the 800k was kind of a one-off, and the reason why I managed to get to 800k is because I did give him a bit of that additional increase with the super attack mechanic from the pan, which normally doesn't make that much of a difference, but I think during that first rotation I did grab a decent amount of orbs, which is why, of course, I managed to hit extremely hard there. How did that not take him out? Is that going to be enough? Okay, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. And of course, the moment we lower the barrier, that is when he decides... it's fine. It's fine. We're going to try to get a Dokkan mode with him as well. Okay. Moving forward. And like I said, I still need to take on the other boss rush stage. Is the mic okay? Okay. I'm just making sure it doesn't turn to Optimus Prime like mid-video. Right. Let's keep him around with the Ultimate Gohan. I mean, it's worth keeping him around here. There's no need for us to get rid of him, really. We are very close to a Dokkan mode. I would like to get it with the Gohan, but it's not going to be the case, most likely. And another unit, which I will most likely show off today, is going to be that NC Saiyan 3 Goku. Is this going to be enough to take him out? And I still have a fighters video. There's a lot of stuff to do, so I will most likely end up saving that second boss rush stage for tomorrow, just because I don't want to just completely flood your inboxes. Well, what am I saying? The sub boxes don't even work, so half the time. I mean, like, the majority of the time when I put polls up, like 30% of... Oh, hello? You good? 30% of, you know, the people that vote don't get notifications, which is annoying, and it's never going to be fixed, realistically, because it's just been such a big issue for so many years now. It's not going to be, like, you know, solved anytime soon. If they haven't put a time to solving it now, it never will be solved. It's just something that you have to accept, so... I mean, it sucks. So, I mean, that basically just forces you to check channels regularly, which, I mean, it's whatever in the end, but I can imagine it's going to be a bit of a hassle just to scroll through, like, 20 channels or however many you are subscribed to and just be like, oh, this person uploaded, so I should probably check it out. But would have been nice if I actually got a notification. Okay, I see you, Ultimate Gohan. And that's it. Just a bit of a shame, but I really want to see... I want to try and grab a decent amount of rainbow orbs as soon as I can, with the Gohan, of course. 1.3 mil. Now, I'm getting to that time in the month where my data for my phone resets, and if you don't know, I have to upload them with my 4G because my internet sucks. But, to be honest, if I'm uploading the boss rush tomorrow, I can just do that whenever, but it's getting to that point where I'm running out of 4G, so it's like... Well, I have to buy more, which kind of sucks, unless I go to the gym. Yeah, I suppose the gym could work. This is how I upload. I don't even use my internet anymore, which is bad, considering how internet is supposed to be good. But I don't even have, like, 1 megabyte upload speed, which is ridiculous. Even 5 megabytes would be nice, but what can you do? Let's put the Gohan here. See, that's my gripe with it. There we go. And then... I mean, his passive kind of went off because he did grab a rainbow orb, which gave him an additional bit of key and the additional 5%. But realistically, the majority of the time, you're going to be grabbing between, like, 2 or 3, like, not even that, maybe 1. Between 1 and 3 rainbow orbs. 4 is, like, really pushing the limit. 5 is not going to happen, like, 99% of the time. So, it's an interesting passive. I mean, when you have DLRs with this passive, it's fine because they are getting free key instead of the 1. So it's whatever, to be honest. And from what I've heard / seen, the transformation mechanic isn't as great as it's made out to be, and it mostly comes down to the fact that it's just so hard to dive these particular teams, and it's more than likely that you're going to take out certain events within 6 turns. That's the those are basically the requirements. You need to go through 6 phases, and then you need to be below 50% of your health to fuse. So it's like, are the Dokkan events going to get tougher now, or not? Because if you're just basing it off this boss rush, it most certainly isn't looking that hard. For Super Battle Road, it's definitely going to happen. But when it comes to just regular Dokkan events, at the moment, it doesn't seem likely. Alright, here we go. Ultimate Gohan, putting in work as always. And I do not remember this man having so much defense. Okay, well, let's go forward with the Gohan. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I'm curious to see how well this does now. Definitely curious to see, especially with the plan in play. I am curious to see how high that attack stat is. Because the best way to get an accurate representation of what they can actually do is through the attack stats. 36k, right? Okay. It's getting there, 720k, but I still haven't managed to get to that 800k attack stat I got, like, at the very start. So, now, do I do this? Oh, yeah, okay. I think I'll make this the last one, and then leave it here, because I don't want to make this video super long. So far, to be honest, I think it's pretty standard. Again, we are still waiting on that Extreme Z Awakening, which I imagine is going to be absolutely insane. But for now, he is just, he's a solid. He's just solid. Solid unit. He's free to play as well, so you can't go wrong with free to play units. And I feel like the thing that the Goku Jr. and the Bulma lacks is the fact that, well, not the Goku Jr. so much, but in a sense, the Goku Jr. didn't exactly have the greatest link set, and it came down to the fact that he didn't have Prepared for Battle, and he also had an RNG passive. That's not the case with this Gohan. Granted, there are certain rotations like this, where if the key placement isn't kind to you, you're not going to super attack. But it's nice that the Gohan is self-sufficient, just because his team in certain scenarios does have a few key issues. For the most part, oh my word, it's going to be one of those runs. For the most part, it has been fine. There have been a few instances where I didn't manage to super attack. What, he just doesn't want to hit. Okay then, Janemba just wants to dodge everything. But the point is, I think he is the best one so far. He doesn't have Super Saiyan, which is a bit of a shame, but certain attack links are actually going to be active on this team. For example, Gaze of Respect, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be shared with LR Gohan. So there are a few of those not so common links that could become a bit more common on this particular team if you decide to run this Gohan. But he's a solid unit. He's a solid. I'm just gonna start saying that about like all units. Just he's a solid, even though that doesn't make any sense. He's a solid. Yep. I don't even know why. Yeah. Anyway, back to what is happening here, and I'm getting demolished because he's dodging everything. And he keeps changing the orbs, which is just ruining me right now. Okay, that's a super attack of Gotenks. That's a super attack of Gohan because of the rainbow orb. And here we go. It's looking good. And I'm definitely expecting to see a lot more units with that rainbow type passive. I don't know what gave them the idea, but expect more transformations. Expect more cards with transformations for sure. Gotenks is just going all the way here. 500k. I think the lowest I've seen him at is like 460k. So it varies massively. I've seen him at like 450k and then 800k. Clearly, it does vary quite a bit. It's not as, I don't think it's as consistent as the Goku. See, I say that, but the issue, like I said, the issue with the Goku Jr. is the fact that the RNG passive can be so consistent, because it's 50%, but it feels like 25% the majority of the time. And the other issue is that he doesn't have Prepare for Battle, so you could have a few issues super attacking with certain units. Whereas with the Gohan, at the very least, he does have Shattering the Limit, and he also has the passive where it gives him the 1 key per Rainbow Orb obtained. But then again, not having any key links with certain units could stop your other units from being able to super attack. So it's a double-edged sword, really. If you focus on the Gohan entirely, then yeah, he is going to be super attacking more often than not. And I'm not going to use that because that is my last one. And I think this is my last Bulma item as well, which is not that great, but not that much of a choice here. And if you don't know what the Bulma item does, it basically makes me invincible. Yeah, that's the best way of putting it. And it also gives me an attack increase. Okay, for a moment there I was like, wait, am I getting super attacks? And can you just make this a crit? Because I think this has gone on for long enough. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the Gohan wasn't even a Super Saiyan, so it wouldn't have done that much damage. So it's very likely that we are going to finish things off here with a Dokkan mode. I'm hoping that's not the case. But if it has to be that way, you know what? I will take it on. That's one super attack with Gohan. Super attack with the Trunks, and then super attack with the other Gohan. Hopefully this is the finishing rotation. Unfortunately, no Super Saiyans paired up in this particular rotation, and this did in fact hit 600k. Now the yellow Trunks isn't going to do much unless he gets the crit to go off. Trunks, come on. And oh, did in fact hit. It wasn't a crit though. See what I mean? It's supposed to be a high chance, but it feels more like a 25% chance. Granted, it's RNG, but even so. Oh, I should be fine just because he does increase his defense. But can I please just finish this man off? Gohan, finish things off with the crit or the Dokkan mode. Is that going to be a Dokkan mode? Is that even going to be a super attack? Hold on. That's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. 1, 2. That's 5. Okay. There we go. Okay, for a moment there, I kind of had to, like, just chill for a bit and sit back and look at what I was actually doing. Because for a moment there, I thought, wait, is that a super attack? Wait, that is a super attack. Okay. Oh. And I missed it. No, I've got it. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we should be able to take things out here. I say the weirdest thing sometimes. Take your number out. Right, here we go. Dokkan mode is going to hit. Because we can't dodge the Dokkan mode. 541k. I rely too much on the Dokkan mode.